Hey, so we're here at Costa Custom Boats today. My name's Chase Daniel, and I'm one of the owners here, and I'm here with Riley Bishop. He's taking delivery of his Costa 264HC. So Riley, being that this is our 264HC hybrid, you know, people use this boat for a lot of different things in a lot of different places. What are your plans with it?
Well, actually, it's going to go on big water quite a bit. It's going to travel. It's not going to sit on a dock or on a lift. It's going to definitely travel to Louisiana for tuna. It's going to go to freshwater, big water in Michigan for salmon. It's definitely going to travel. So it's definitely going to be something that sees a lot of different water.
Awesome. Very cool. We're going to show you a couple things about the boat. So Riley, let's take a walk over here. So a couple things we did with this boat that Riley wanted to do. You know, it's a fully custom boat. You know, he chose this wrap, and you can tell us a little bit about the wrap, Riley. Some things you did with it.
So Kay Scott did the artwork. So we got yellowfin tuna and wahoo, which is some targeted fish that we like to go for that we really like. And then my company logo is here in the center, Bishop's Marine Transport. We specialize in oversized boat transport across the country. And the rest of our sponsors are along the transom here.
So a couple of the things on the wrap here, you know, he's got the Marsh Tacky carbon outriggers that he'll be putting on the Gemlux outrigger bases.
So another thing that we did that sets this boat apart is Hertz audio. It's a different sound experience than you get from, say, JL or any other in the market. They're just getting into the marine market as well. Kirk Beatty over at Preferred Marine is going to be doing the installation on that.
And then so in addition to the Hertz stereo, we've got a full Simrad electronics package that we'll show you when we get up on the boat. But in addition to the wrap, Riley mentioned something about the metallic film. You can really see it on the color matched engines. Probably this setup on the motors is the coolest color combination we've done by far to color match the motors, you know, the vinyl on the motors to a wrap.
Exactly.
Yep. And then so these are 300R AMS motors. This boat's going to run somewhere between, you know, 68 and 75 miles an hour, depending on how it's propped. But I think it's a good time to hop up on the boat now and check out the layout on the inside. All right, so we're up on Riley's Costa 26 right now, and I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough of the boat. So here on the leaning post door, you've got all your battery switches and keys, and they're all hidden just behind that door, so it's easy to come in here. You know, you power on your house and engine battery and turn your keys on, and the boat's fully ready to operate. And then so on the dash, what Riley has is he's got a full Simrad electronics package. And so he's got two 16-inch Simrad Evo 3S's mounted on the dash with a Fusion head unit, his Vessel V5. And he also has Optimus joystick steering with spot lock and autopilot built into that. On the dash here, we've got the Edson matte black comfort grip steering wheel with paddle switches for both jack plates that the motors are mounted on. Those are C-Star jack plates. And then all of his accessory switches for his lights and his pumps are mounted up here on the dash. He's got trim tabs and then his joystick control here. On Riley's Costa 26, we've got the 8-foot power poles on the transom, and he chose the 8-footers over the 10s so that you had good clearance for your trolling rods for the lines going, you know, back behind the boat. And then here on the transom, every boat has two 40-gallon live wells. There's one here on the starboard side and then another one over here on the port side. And they've got redundant bait well systems. And then above the live wells, you've got Release Marine backrest, which is a custom feature that Riley chose that we haven't done on any other Costa 26s. And there's a nice seat cushion that sets over the top of the live wells that's removable for whether you're, you know, pleasure cruising or fishing. So here we've got another custom feature that we haven't done on the Costa 26 before that Riley wanted to pick. He's got a lot of experience seeing boats being built and delivered, so he made sure he got every option that, you know, he knew he would want on a boat like this. So these are Release Marine helm chairs that we did with a clear coat on the teak finish with mist gray upholstery with black double diamond stitching. So we have that for the rear backrest for the over the live wells, and then these main helm chairs. And then we also were able to customize the front lounge armrest if you take a step back, and you can see the teak armrest on the front lounge. And so these can hinge up to clear the forward rod holders as well. So that was a walkthrough of the Costa 264HC that Riley's taking delivery of today. Now Riley's going to go to the water with our customer service manager, Philip Evans, and they're going to go run the boat.
We had an awesome time seeing what the boat can do. We're gonna go back to the boat ramp now. I appreciate Philip here from Costa
Of course.
showing me everything. I appreciate it.
Let's do it.